Hey everyone, welcome to Subspace App Sync. This is August 9th, 2022. Let's get started. Let me share my screen. All right, let me. All right, let's go really quickly. So far in the done column, we have a few tickets around fixing the GUI. We've started implementing unit testing, and also we finally got that new published workflow out. So excellent job, everyone. Let's go to in progress. Tari updater feature to handle version updates distribution. What's the status on that?
No update this week. I was busy with other stuff.
Okay. Inline documentation of code.
This one is basically done. I'm waiting for the jobs to complete, so it will be merged.
All right. Okay, so then let's go to the triage. I think we have two items. False positive error page on front end when node is started.
Yeah, this is in triage because it's a new one, but actually it is in progress. Me and Serge are trying to work on that at the moment because it's a high priority.
Oh, okay. Is that what? Okay, got it. So we need this for the next release.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's move this to inbox. Excellent.
Maybe in progress.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, this one. Error page, add specific error evolution. I think this is the issue you're talking about, right? That came from the original issue.
Yeah, that's a new one I created.
Okay. Do we need this out for the next version?
Probably now.
Okay. Let's put this to. I'll put this in the bottom inbox, but I'll add a new milestone for this later today. Cool. Let's go over our blocks real quick. Application moves past sync. This is all tied to that one large issue, right? 238.
Yeah.
So that was 238.
By the way, you can have a blocked view in the project board, and in that place, yeah, there are reasons for block.
Okay. Got it. These are pretty much all 238. So, all right, let me better organize this, but this is fine. And I think we talked about this yesterday a bit, or on the dev sync. But this is related to Rock CV, so we really can't do anything until upstream fixes it.
Yeah,
right?
True.
Okay, maybe it might be worthwhile to like, just move this out of 6.11 then.
Yeah,
right?
Probably because it's not depending on us.
Okay. Excellent. Cool. Let's see, inbox. I think these are all fine. I think we're gonna move these mostly to 6.12. Do any of these stand out to us that we want to move to 6.11? This should be 6.11. Redesign dashboard, implement E2E. Is there any way we can get this out for 6.11? If not, we can do this in 6.12. Not a big deal.
I think it's not part of 6.11.
Okay. That's fine. We'll do that for 6.12. Okay, I think those are all the issues, right? You guys have any specific updates? We can start going through the backlog. I can talk quickly about the tickets that we had there.
Yeah, we can cover that, but sometime in the meeting, I think we should cover the new issue that we put on in progress. We need some discussions on that, I believe.
Oh, false positive error page on front end? Yeah, let's go over it.
Yeah, it's a complicated one. So let me summarize the problem. When the node is restarted, in the backend, everything works fine. But in the front end, there are some complicated stuff which is not currently fully working. For example, the front end is constantly queuing the sync state from the node connection. And when node is restarted, it takes some time to get the new node instance restarted. And during this restart time, during this interval, the front end cannot query the node for get sync state. In the end, front end generates an error. And because of that error, we have a false positive error page displayed. But it should not be a big deal, because if the front end waits for example, 5 or 10 seconds, it should be all good to go. I suggested a dirty fix for that in the PR numbered 305. But it's a dirty solution. It just makes the front end wait for a bit and ignores the errors, which is not good. Serge mentioned that. I agree. For the optimal solution, probably we need to refactor the front end logic a bit. And then after that, we just found out with Serge today, we can emit some events from backend to front end. So we can notify the front end about, okay, node is restarted successfully. Now you can begin queuing the node. But all that will require the front end to change. So backend wise, we are good to go, but front end wise, there will be some extra work. And I don't know how much time it will take. Maybe Serge have some more intuition about that. But if it will take too much time, and if it will be released in 6.11 milestone, maybe we should take the dirty solution. That's the discussion point.
Yeah, I'm currently checking what would be the better than dirty solution. And yeah, I'm trying different options. So basically we need to, when we change the node name, because this happens when we're trying to change the node name, we need to unsubscribe from everything and close the client connection. And there is a, like, not an issue, but there is like a known specific feature of Polkadot apps. If there is like some subscription, even if you try to disconnect from the RPC, it will still try to reconnect. So basically, we need to clean up everything before we restart the node. Hope it makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. So I will say that I think for milestone 6.11, we want to try to get it out like by next week, by next Monday. Get this in and tested with a pre-release before then.
Is it just me, or Arthur froze for everybody?
Yeah, for me too.
Okay, Arthur, can you repeat the last sentence maybe?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was saying, do you think we can get this fix in before we get 6.11 out?
Yeah, I hope.
Dirty solution, yeah.
No, I think yeah, dirty solution probably for sure. Yeah, but I think it's highly probable that we can have a better solution within this week.
Okay. I say then let's try to find a better solution for this, and let's like circle back in later this week to see what our status is. I would like the priority to be to try to start getting us into this release cycle. So if we can fix it by 6.11, that would be great. Okay. Anything else on this one?
Not from my side.
Cool. I did make some minor updates on the backlog. So for this one, just to kind of clear up the language, connect wallet details via the browser extension. So just to confirm, I think based on what we said last time, it sounded like we wanted this application to be able to pretty much connect through a wallet's browser extension. So, I want to be able to fetch my wallet details through my wallet browser extension. The desktop application should navigate to open my wallet on the browser, and then that should pretty much allow me to sync the wallet details as it needs. Does that sound more or less what the intent of the story was? Okay, I'll take
Yeah.
that as a yes.
Yeah, that's how I imagined it as well.
All right, cool. The next one, this one, I just kind of cleared up the text. So say we want to create help menu for OS X to enable keyboard shortcuts. I think everything here is fine. It's descriptive, but just wanted to explain why we're doing this. Does that sound right, Ozgun?
One small comment. Is it only help? Because there are also about Subspace or check for updates stuff mentioned in here.
Yeah. Yeah, so I left that the body here just as is. So pretty much create help
Okay.
menu for OS X to enable keyboard shortcuts, which was that kind of the auxiliary goal that you mentioned, I think, in the last call.
Okay.
Cool. This is fine. I left it as is, and it makes sense. So this is having an uninstaller. And the last one, I think this is Justin. I just kind of cleared it up what your topic was, but pretty much passing launch flags to Node and Farmer CLI. So that's the only update I made. Does this sound about right?
Yeah.
All right. I think that's pretty much it for the project board. Let's really quickly. I think we have two remaining tickets for 611. So notify Discord community channel of free releases and the false positive error page that we mentioned earlier on today. So I think if we could try to get those two out, I think this would be good. I'd like to queue this, try to get this out soon as possible because I want to try testing the pre-release testing cycle for this with the test score automation, and that way by Monday we can all be ready to kind of start getting the next release out.
Okay, about that, I'm still confused about some testing stuff about that setting. So maybe after the meeting we can think about that, Arthur.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sounds good. Awesome. That was great. We ran through the whole board. Is there anything else that we want to talk about before we end this recording? All right. Well, thanks everyone for chiming in.
Thanks, everybody.